Thank you. Hi, beautiful. You're so gorgeous. Look at you. I love it. I love it. Excited?
Yeah.
Looks stunning.
And who presents this bride to be married to this groom? You may be seated. Katie, you want to hand over your bouquet to one of you so you can take each other by the hands?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Aloha, Marcus. Aloha, Katie. Aloha, everyone. Well, we're gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Mr. Marcus Weiss and Miss Katie Soriano. On this, the 25th day of May, in the year 2024, here in beautiful Kaanapali, Maui. Marcus and Katie, on this day, you've chosen to affirm your love for each other with spoken words and with the sharing of symbols. Marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out of each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. It is a physical and emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, and listener. There may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other will bring healing and steadfastness to a sturdy foundation which allows the marriage covenant to be established upon. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, and commitment is stronger. Marriage also understands and forgives the mistakes that life is unable to avoid. Yet, it encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing your love for each other through the seasons of life. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves that binds them closer than any spoken or written word. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love each other. And this will take a lifetime to fulfill. Aloha again to the both of you. Aloha to all of you, and welcome. Welcome to our beautiful island. Well, Marcus and Katie, for those of us who call Hawaii our home, the flower lei is a symbol of love. It is also a symbol of things that are temporal and fragile. For lei will last a day or two, and then it is gone. Our lives are like the lei, within the span of eternity. Therefore, live with tender consideration for each other. Continue to love one another, and your marriage will last. So may the lei that you now offer each other be recognized for the love that you do have for one another. Now, Marcus, taking Katie's lei, placing it around her neck. It's half in front, half in back. Yeah, there you go. And Marcus, kiss on each cheek. Katie. Distance sits just over Marcus's collar, evenly down the front. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. Help her out, Marcus. Okay, have you guys scoot this way a little bit. Okay, perfect. And take each other by the hands. Well, now, Marcus and Katie, this is where I ask you the big question. Marcus, do you wish for Katie to be known as your wife? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
And Katie, do you wish for Marcus to be known as your husband?
I do.
Marcus and Katie, do you promise to let your love for each other grow as it will and as it must, so that in the years to come, you'll renew your acceptance, your understanding, and trust of one another? If so, please say, we promise.
We promise.
Now, Marcus, looking into Katie's eyes, with all love, compassion, and sincerity of heart, before God and your witnesses here, please repeat after me. I, Marcus,
I, Marcus,
take you, Katie,
take you, Katie,
as my wife.
as my wife.
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
to honor you,
to honor you,
and to cherish you.
and to cherish you.
I will be your companion.
I will be your companion.
I will share my strengths
I will share my strengths
and my achievements.
and my achievements.
I promise to respect you
I promise to respect you
and to be your best friend,
and to be your best friend,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
And now Katie, continuing to look into Marcus's eyes with all love, compassion, and sincerity of heart, before God and your witnesses here, please repeat after me. I, Katie,
I, Katie,
take you, Marcus,
take you, Marcus,
as my husband.
as my husband.
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
to honor you,
to honor you,
and to cherish you.
and to cherish you.
I will be your companion.
I will be your companion.
I will share my strengths
I will share my strengths
and my achievements.
and my achievements.
I promise to respect you
I promise to respect you
and to be your best friend,
and to be your best friend,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poor,
in sickness and in health,
and in sickness and in health,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You have a few words that you'd like to say to each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In addition to these traditional vows, Marcus and Katie have a few words of their
My
own
bag?
that they'd like to share with each other.
Let me get mine real quick. It's in there. Thanks.
Oh God, that was not pretty.
Go ahead.
Get closer, you have the mic.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. 9 years ago today, we hung out for the very first time. That night was a blur, but one thing I do remember is how much fun I had with you. It was so much fun that I couldn't wait to see you again. I had to ask a friend for your number just so I could hear your voice in hopes that you would want to see me too.
I'm crying.
That's where it truly began. Never did I think I would find a man like you. Tall, handsome, sensible, passionate, and funny. Finding you and falling in love is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Over the years, we've made countless memories with each other and every person that's here today. You've become so many things to me that saying that you're my everything is an understatement. You're my rock, my home, my soulmate, the love of my life, and the ultimate best friend. You calm me down when my head is running 100 miles a minute. You provide me clarity and guidance when I'm lost and confused. You give me confidence and security when I'm not at my best. You push me to do things out of my comfort zone so that I could be the best version of myself. You've shown me true love at my highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And through it all, I'm always laughing and smiling because you're right there by my side. If this lifetime is anything like the past 9 years with you, I want it for this life and the next. So I promise to kiss you and tell you I love you every morning before getting out of bed. I promise to always support you and cheer you on in everything that you do. I promise to be honest and loyal and never to go to bed angry. I promise to stay true to myself and true to you and always tell you what's on my mind. I will never stop celebrating you and dating you, no matter how many lives we've been together. I promise to always go on adventures with you and live life to the fullest. I promise to create our dream life and build the family that we've always talked about. But most of all, I promise to love you with all my heart, to love you more and more each day, and to love you unconditionally through the good and the bad. You've always had my heart, but I promise my heart and soul is yours forever. My life with you is my happily ever after, and loving you is my dream come true. I love you.
I love you too. You should have went last. Wonderful, beautiful.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. Katie, looking back, it amazes me how fast 9 years can go by. You came into my life at a very developmental point where I was still trying to figure everything out, including myself. When our relationship got to where we were going on regular dates, I wasn't prepared for the things to come. The immature teen that made you laugh all the time wasn't going to cut it this time. And it now motivated me to dress up a little more, swear a little less, and to get a freaking job after being unemployed for 4 months. The motivation you had given me had been unmatched by anything in my life. Growing up, I was too stubborn to take any of the great advice I was given seriously and wanted to figure out everything on my own while rolling with the punches. But all that changed when I found you. No more jumping through hoops for me. I was ready to do everything the right way now. I still remember the situations I got myself into at 19 years old, scraping together cash to put gas in my car that got me 7 miles to the gallon to get froyo with you at 10 o'clock on those weekday summer nights that we spent together. As the years went on, I didn't know the investment it takes to be in a serious relationship. I thought when rough patches came, that was signs that things weren't going to work out and you should run while you can. But not with you. When things didn't go the way or we had any kind of disagreement, it made me question things, but you made things easier being with you. You knew me better than I knew myself. I had to calm myself down and made me realize that this is who I want to be with for the rest of my life. I learned if it's truly meant to be, we'll be able to grow from it and learn from it, as we did. Over all the fighting, screaming, and tears we shared together, it shows that our relationship is truly unbreakable. For all my mistakes I made you suffer through, I got to witness you show me patience, forgiveness, and unconditional love. Going through all those moments together has helped me put together what I want to make sure I fulfill in our marriage. I promise to always be your rock when things get tough. I promise to always make sure you're pushing me because you push myself, and to always remind you and recognize of all your great achievements you've achieved us already. I promise to always forgive you your mistakes as you do mine. And I promise to always love you unconditionally, no matter what happens. As I did 9 years ago, as I do right now, and as I will when I stroll along heaven with you. I love you, Katie.
I love you too.
You'll be teary-eyed.
Now for the rings, please.
Yeah.
Marcus and Katie, these beautiful rings are symbols of longevity in the marriage covenant. The circle of the ring symbolizes the never-ending circle of love and commitment that you are making here today. Always, always see the best in each other. And for each day that you are together, when you look upon the beauty of these rings, may they remind you that the love that you do have for each other is forever. Now Marcus, taking Katie's ring.
Halfway.
Placing Katie's ring on her finger. Taking Katie by the hand. And looking once again into Katie's eyes with all love, compassion, and sincerity of heart before God and your witnesses here. Please repeat after me. Katie, I give this ring to you.
Katie, I give this ring to you.
As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
And I give myself to you.
And I give myself to you.
As your husband.
As your husband.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
You will never walk alone.
You will never walk alone.
Katie, I am so honored.
Katie, I am so honored.
To have you as my wife.
To have you as my wife.
I vow to love you.
I vow to love you.
And to sustain you.
And to sustain you.
In the covenant of our marriage.
In the covenant of our marriage.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
Beautiful. And now Katie, taking Marcus's ring. And placing it on his finger.
That's good. That's good. Beautiful. Stay there forever. Lipstick in your teeth.
Continuing to hold Marcus by the hand, looking once again into his eyes, with all love, compassion, and sincerity of heart before God and your witnesses here. Please repeat after me. Marcus, I give this ring to you.
Marcus, I give this ring to you.
As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
And I give myself to you.
And I give myself to you.
As your wife.
As your wife.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
You will never walk alone.
You will never walk alone.
Marcus, I am so honored.
Marcus, I am so honored.
To have you as my husband.
To have you as my husband.
I vow to love you.
I vow to love you.
And to sustain you.
And to sustain you.
In the covenant of our marriage.
In the covenant of our marriage.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, Marcus and Katie, we here have been witnesses to this very, very special day and recognize that you have now become husband and wife. We, along with the rest of your family and friends, shall honor you as the same from this day forward. Marcus and Katie, remember this day here in beautiful Ka'anapali, Maui. With joy and thanksgiving in your hearts, may you love to live and live to love. And now, therefore, by the authority given unto me by the laws of the state of Hawaii, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Marcus, you may kiss your beautiful bride. May we have Katie's bouquet, please? Just turn, take your bouquet and then just turn face down. Yeah. And now it is my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Soriano Weiss.
Tommy Lim. Okay.